they did the burnout. All right, people, what's going on? Oh, Rowdy Racing. The Meme Kings are in the house. We need to get together, y'all guys, again. We need to have a little shit fest again. You know how we go. You know how we do things. Oh, man. Believe it or not, I didn't do that. I was supposed to go to Mahalia this weekend, and the hurricane kind of messed that up. But they had a quick little benefit race for the boy, their fallen buddy out there, and turned out to be pretty good. Matt and them guys, Matt and Jamie and all them put together a little thrown together fundraiser for them. And there's no set stone on the makeup date for that, but I think it's in the works. I'm pretty busy around here. Next couple of months, we'll be here. The September 26th, the War in the Woods 3.0. The winner of this past weekend up in St. Louis was actually on the streets up there, and let's see, he actually won on the good road. It looked like the good road. They had the they're skinnies in the winner circle again. People, I haven't been keeping up with social media. I've been freaking just slammed at work, but they're still winning, man. They're still winning. There he's with the cash, his team there, and that's. Oh no, that's not it right there. Where did I have it? I have it somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Let me try to get it load here. Oh, but September 26th, $300 buy with Jeff here. He'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and bring your winner this past weekend and the Midwest portion. We got Cali guys. They did a race. We'll have them guys on here. They're 2 hours behind us, so you know how it is. Go ahead and bring Jeff on. What's going on, winner?
What's happening, Limpy?
Oh, living the dream.
I heard that.
Daniel Allen said, "You're the man."
I don't know about all that.
Well, you were the man this weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, the car ran pretty good Saturday. I mean, we're getting it figured out. A little bit more every week. I'm pretty new to the street racing, so but I ain't complaining. We've been in the mix just about every race we've been to this year, so it's paying off. We're getting there.
Yeah, I was watching some of the videos, man. It looked like you were getting out of the hole pretty good. I imagine that 60 foot didn't cut down very far from the track.
I'll tell you, I couldn't believe it when I looked at the draggy. That 60 foot was it was. I'm sure there's a lot of guys dreaming about that on the street. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. I mean, we ran at Cincy Street Nights over at Edgewater twice now, and I mean that's not a no prep. They don't prep it, but that track was good, and it's 60 footed almost as good as there. That'd give you an idea. So, I mean that street in over there in Missouri the left lane was real good. The right lane wasn't as good, but still I was pretty impressed with that. So.
Yeah, I was watching some of the videos, trying to get caught up on what I had to talk about today, and I was like, God dang, you're just not only were you murdering them out of the hole, but you were murdering them on the tree too.
Yeah,
or their light, however they have their light deal set up.
I don't know. Usually, I'm not great on the tree. I usually do decent, but I wouldn't say I'm great on it. So, I'll tell you though, I obviously had, I'd never raced over there, and I'd never been down that road, and I had no idea. Like the left lane has like a motocross jump in it, like
Oh
400 or
yeah,
500 feet out, and so that caught me off guard a little bit. But man, what a great group of guys and a well-run event, and what a neat place to race, for sure.
yeah. I haven't been out there. I've been wanting to go back. I haven't been out there since like maybe '06 or '07,
Yeah,
and uh, I can see they're still hitting it. So I'm like, man,
yeah,
and that road, I don't know. I don't know if it's gotten worse over time, but every time I went out there and I was looking, I was like, man, this road's like this sweet.
yeah.
Got plenty of shutdown, or at least it used to. I don't know if I mean it's been hell, it's been 15 years since I've been out there.
Oh yeah. Well, we went to the first spot, and I was second pair down, and I did my burnout, and the guy was racing. I got done with my burnout. I was fixing to back up, and I just saw him idle on down the road, right? And I'm like, man, he must have broke or something. You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't know what was going on. So I was waiting on my brother to back me up, and he didn't come out there. I start backing up, and he finally comes out there, and he's pointing behind me, and I kind of turn. I can see the red and blue lights.
Oh boy,
So cops rolled in right when I was doing my burnout, but they were cool. So we loaded up, went to the next spot, and I was first pair down. That's probably the one run you're talking about there.
yeah,
And yeah, it was that pretty rough down there on the big end of the track. I would go as far as to say that all four wheels of my car were off the ground down there.
oh man, that's street racing for you.
That's street. Yeah, that's part of it for
There's
sure.
some there's some tracks like that too. I ain't gonna lie, but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But big props to Mike Stude and all the guys. Like, I mean, I rolled in there. I didn't know one person, man. I just got a random message from Mike inviting me over to a race, and I took the summer off to go racing, and I'm like, I really want to go some different places, not race with the same group of guys every weekend, try to get faster. And, I know there's a lot of fast guys in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully at some point I can line up with some of them guys and take my whooping and get a little faster,
man, some of the videos I've seen, you could probably hang with most of them, especially if you get out of the hole like that.
Yeah, the car works good on the street. It for sure works good on the street, but I mean, you got to line up to find out, right?
Yeah, you have to pay the price of tuition.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got a lot of respect though. I mean, I've watched all them guys, Kendall and Beaterbaum and Ryan Mitchell, all them guys, and yeah, I mean that. I look forward to it. That'll be awesome. Just to be lined up racing. Get a chance to race with them guys.
Yeah. Speaking of Mike, we got him here. We'll see if we can get him on. Uh-oh.
Okay.
What your guest needs to connect their mic or where you can add them. Oh. Let me try to kick him. Maybe he can connect it. Or maybe not. Maybe he can but I think we got your final here. I think this was the final race. And I tried to get it from several different angles, and this is the only one that I could actually download and we'll be able to play. But here we go. I think this is the final. Yeah, I think that was man. That guy, that flagger, just walking away. I mean, that's equivalent to like, all right, he's gonna get the hit. But I mean, when I first watched the video, I was like, what the hell is he doing? And then I seen the light come on, and I was like, oh shit, they got like a standing light out there.
Yeah, I've never had it done that way, but you know what? It actually works really good. And in the drivers' meeting, they even said something about that. You really don't have any kind of opportunity to guess at the light that way. I mean, it's not like you're bringing your hand up or, whatever. And so it was a little weird him coming at you because you're so used to him going away from you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked good. Worked real good.
Yeah, that's why a couple of years ago I went to the headlamp and I got the remote because I quit running back, so I just pretty much stay stationary and there's I mean there's no telltale sign. I might wait a second or I might wait 2 seconds. You've always got to change it up, but I've never had like the farm's coming up, the light's fixing to come on, so you got a chance to guess it. So,
Yep.
but
Yeah, exactly.
or you're running back, they can count your steps, all that. There's
Oh
all
yeah.
kinds of people, all kind of
Yeah.
people try to get it the way, try to get your routine. So you
Yeah,
got to change up
exactly.
your routine.
Sure.
Try logging back on, Mike, if you can. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me allow you on with the. I guess you didn't have headphones or I don't know what it said. But oh, Nasty's tuned in the finals by. Oh, uh, he said I'd still rather again, but yeah. Eddie will. Eddie do anything. The Midwest guys, Midwest street racers, they uh they don't play around. They they live for them street stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good. That's good, Cindy. Hopefully y'all got that light flagger guy figured out now. Hopefully y'all got that stuff figured out. But so we got what do we got? We got the your war in the woods 3.0 coming up here pretty soon, end of the month.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And where's it at here? 32 cars, you're giving away 10 grand, right?
Yes, sir. It's the purse is already bigger than that. We're already over 30 cars. Uh, I got a list of like 16 sponsors here. So and that just keeps going up. It's almost becoming a problem because I'm gonna end up having to print t-shirts and sponsors ain't gonna get on there because I know there's gonna be some more come in late. But
That's
we
usual.
really I used to promote. I raced motorcycles my whole life till I got into this like 5 years ago, and I raced nitro injected hill climb bikes, and I used to put on some hill climb races, and I just really wanted to see a no prep race that that had some money at it, that brings some killers and caters more to really putting a show on for the people that come. Like, I don't want to have one every month. I want to have one, maybe two a year, and I want them fans to leave there wanting to know what the date for the one is the next year. And we've been really fortunate to have. I can read the list of names off, but tons of big companies, and there's going to be a lot of giveaways of real stuff here. And we're not talking beer koozies and baseball hats. You know what I mean? New nitro systems, $1,000 towards turbos. The winner's going to get a $1,200 pop-up 10 on top of the purse. The runner-up's going to get a set of CO7 Hoosier tires. Every spectator that comes through the gate's going to get a ticket, and there's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars of giveaways, we're just we're putting a lot of effort into trying to put on a real organized quality event with quality cars and actually, now that we're on here, man, I'd love to see the bigger, the better, the better. I'd love to see a Ryan Mitchell or I know that I don't really want to drop a bunch of names, but there's a couple killers on there already. And when I say killers, I mean killers.
Don't even act like that. Brandon Work is a killer. That guy, he'll go some rounds and then he'll break his rear end again. So
yeah, me and him drew each other first round at Edgewater last time, actually. Yeah, he's a good dude though.
Yeah, I like Brandon. Other than him, he needs to put a shirt on. That guy needs to put a shirt on.
Hey, I got a brand new stock of Furious Styles shirts, and we can put him in one, no problem, no charge.
Oh, I messaged John. He said he might have a customer coming. I was gonna have him come on here and y'all could knock out some sponsored or whatever. But I guess he's I told him I'd send him the message if he seen it. If he can get on, he can get on. If he can't, he can't. But I guess you go ahead and start naming them.
Yeah, they're in no particular order, but nitrous outlets given a complete dry kit, nitrous system, induction solution is given, I want to say $750 or $1,000 in gift certificates, all kinds of swag. Hughes converters, $500 to the pot, plus a bunch of swag and shirts and hats and stuff like that. Automotion Race Cars here in Indy is given gift certificates. 2-Lane Performance in Indy is given gift certificates. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm going to say $250 a piece. Race Quip is given a bunch of driving suits and gloves, and I mean real stuff, stuff somebody can use. Molina Speedworks is going to be doing a complete fogger build for the highest finishing nitrous car. Bullseye Turbos will be doing a $1,000 gift certificate to the highest place in turbo. And that's one thing we want to clarify. So obviously we realize that, let's say in the semifinals, you got 2 nitrous cars and 2 turbo cars. If both turbo cars get beat, you got to have one more race to see who the highest finishing one is. So if that's the case, if something like that was to happen, or with the nitrous cars, either way, it works both ways. After the finals, we would have another race or 2 more races for the turbo and for the nitrous, which I think is kind of something cool too. Then you can you can announce we got 2 more races and they're for $1,000. You know what I mean? And so that's a pretty cool deal. Sorry, Avjet Verma, who's a Bullseye turbo dealer here in Indy, has helped out a bunch with that. Pete Nichols at Hughes. I mean, everybody knows that guy. It's hard to beat him, man. I mean, they're just good people over there, and customer service is just. I mean, it's one of the few places left you can send a text message and get a call right back. But we got Basler Automotive here. Just came to my shop tonight and handed $500 to throw into the pot. And he told me if business is good over the next 4 weeks, there's more coming. So, I mean, it's going to be a bad MFer that rolls out of there winning this race. And they're going to have a fat pocket full of money for sure. I mean, I see I don't want to say it's going to be any certain amount, but, it's going to continue to grow, I'm sure. Here's another cool one. Be Cool Radiators is doing a full-blown radiator with dual fans, like a $1,300 radiator setup. I believe any person with a ticket can win that. So it could be a spectator that comes through the gate can get that. Bomb Track Fabrication is doing 5 sets of billet lug nuts, I think. So that's $500. Salvato Designs is doing I believe it's a 10 by 20 pop-up tent, and I think that's going to be lettered up for the person that wins the race. So if Kendall Goen win and he wanted it to say Goen Racing or something like that, which actually sounds pretty cool, he would get that. RPM here in Indy, also not transmissions, but another speed shop in Indy, is doing gift certificates of, I believe, 500, and the runner-up in the small tire race will get a brand new set of Hoosier CO7 tires on top of that. Innovative Racecraft has gift certificates and a whole bunch of swag. I'm trying to think who else. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody here, but Innovative Slots. A good friend of mine that owns a big machine shop here in Indy also has a slot car drag racing track, and he's going to be in. I expect him to sweeten the pot up pretty good. So, I mean, in the perfect world, our goal is to pay $15,000. Whether we get there or not, I'm not, is yet to be determined. But I'd like to see it be $15,000. one other big point I wanted to make about the race, that just because, you know, I know I don't always read everything on an event page, and some people might not be, you know, completely in the loop, but we're going to have a second chance race called Porta Pot Race, and you buy in for $100. It's for first round losers only. That will have, and it'll be 100% payback, and it'll have a minimum. It already has 500 added on top of that. So, you know, if we have, let's just say we have 40 cars, you got 20 first round losers. If they all buy back in, that's 2,000 with another 500 added. There's 2,500 to win there, which I thought that was a really good idea to keep, to have a good car count. And, you know, you figure, depending on how the chip draw goes, you know how that is. I mean, there probably going to be there might be one or two killers that get put out first round, but most of them are going to move to the second round. And that second chance race, you know, maybe gives a guy who's like, man, but paying $300 buy-in against some of these guys is pretty stupid. But that second chance race is a good chance to still make some money. So
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good addition. Plus, our idea on that was, the second chance race will start immediately after second round of small tires. So the only pause in the event we're going to have is in between first and second round of small tire. You know, after that, there'll be cars going down the track all night. Plus, you know, we're going to be the end of September, and the due. So, you know, keep cars going down the track. You know, we want to get the race finished, man. Last time, you know, a buddy of mine wrapped his S10 truck into the trees and the race was over. So, I mean, I know you haven't been there. This is a sketchy place. I'm anxious to see what somebody like you has to say about it when the event's done. But
so it's actually a real no prep. It's none of this.
I'm telling you, it's narrow. There's grass all the way down the center of both lanes. The shutdown's short. You know, there's woods all the way down the left side of the track. It's a little bumpy. I mean, I've raced on streets that are 5 times better than this, without a doubt.
So it's a street-like track.
And it's old, down in a valley. I mean, it's just one of the coolest atmospheres for a race you could ever be at. It's a really neat place.
And somebody's asking, where's this at? Where's this going to be at?
This is at Brown County Dragway in Brown County, Indiana. That's about an hour south of Indianapolis. I mean, just generally speaking.
This guy right here, he likes the worst possible surface that you can give him, and he loves it. It's one of them Cali guys. They're not wired right anyway, so you know how that how that goes. You know how them guys are weird anyway. Especially that guy right there. He's crazy. He's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He's just crazy. So, how many cars were at that street this weekend?
What was that? I didn't catch that, bud.
How many cars did y'all have on the street up there in St. Louis this weekend?
13, I believe.
13?
Yeah.
And you took them all out, huh? Well, most of them. You were the winner.
Well, I took a couple of them out.
You almost took the cop out, supposedly.
Yeah, that too.
Tell him to get out of your way. I'm trying to back up.
Man, I was ready to go. And you know, another interesting thing, I was bummed out about that because that would have been my first time ever on a concrete street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, down here where we race a lot in Kentucky, Ohio, you know, I don't know. I never been on a concrete street, so I mean, I've talked to guys. They all say it's a lot better, but I was taking a guess. You know what I mean? I might have been a duck. I might have been a sitting duck if the race went down on that concrete. To be honest, you know.
They're saying, oh, is that the white S10, that 1320 video? I believe so.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, believe it or not, where I'm from, it's kind of hard to find roads that are blacktop.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah, man. That's Texas, man. They believe in concrete for some reason.
Huh.
The farm to market roads are usually asphalt. But man, it's just we got miles and miles and miles of concrete for some reason. Some
Well,
of
I've
it ain't
heard
really
people say
smooth.
like out in Kansas City and stuff, it's a lot of concrete too, isn't it?
Not really. No,
No.
no. There are 2 or 3 good roads. There's asphalt. They got a couple of concrete roads, but some of their good roads are asphalt. Which, if you can hook on asphalt, you can pretty much hook on concrete. So
Yeah.
it's just depends on what kind of if it's smooth concrete, you're definitely gonna go.
Oh yeah.
If it's uh if it's grooved, depends on which way it's grooved. There's a little bit of tuning involved, but
Yeah.
concrete's concrete. It's good, especially if
Yeah.
it's been hit a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll get out there and get to run on it here at some point. I've been trying to race as much as possible. So,
All right.
kind
Well,
of,
that guy that we're gonna be talking. He's gonna be announcing an event on the streets. You might wanna listen to, or I can get with you whenever I see you. It's coming up in November, but it's street.
right on.
It's a little traveling. I don't know if you're scared of traveling or not, but
I ain't
it's
scared.
it's a ways out there. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I drive a truck for a living. I don't mind. I don't mind driving. It's just when you drive all day long and then you got to drive all night, like I do. I do most of the time. It's a lot of 30 hours days just to get to where you're after you work and then getting to where you're going to go.
Yeah.
Kind of hard on you. Kind of hard on this old man. So do you got any sponsors for yourself that you want to
Yeah.
name, or people help you out?
Molina Speedworks, 2 Lane Performance, Automotion Race Cars, Hughes Performance, Innovative Slots, uh, Brown's Oil Service, and Sunoco Race Fuels. A couple good ones. All of them help a lot, and you know how that is, man. Anything helps.
Yeah,
It's a
especially
never ending money draining pit.
yeah. So you got we'll see you the 26th. What's next for you?
I'll be running this Friday night at Muncie at the Big End Banger up there, back of the track at Muncie and up in Muncie, Indiana. The Nick Taylor and Adam Hodson, them guys put that event on there. It's a good one. Pretty tricky surface too. Water burnout only, so back of the track. So it's a little tricky, but a great place to race as well. Let's see, we got that, and then I think I can't remember now. Dylan's race up in Wisconsin, like the first weekend in October, maybe. Is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's having a
I don't know.
some race in Mexico, but that's not till
No,
October.
might
The
be November.
19th.
Might be November. I don't know.
Yeah. I know. There's another big street race in Ohio here in a couple weeks. I'm sure I'll be at that one. So I don't know. We just kind of have to wait and see. Sometimes it seems like stuff develops last minute.
Did you say innovative slots, as in
Yeah.
slot cars?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Is Brandon gonna be up there at that race this weekend?
He hasn't been to any of the Muncie races, so I don't expect to see him there. But I don't know. I didn't. They got a lock-in list up there, but I didn't look at it here in the last 4 or 5 hours. So,
Or if he's showing up, you ain't got to worry about it then. If he's showing up, he'll have that 440 tune in it, no matter what kind of surfaces that's what Justin said. He's got that 440 tune in it, no matter what. He ain't got to look at the surface.
Yeah. Well, I know that car's capable of going fast, but you might want to turn her down a little bit for that surface.
Oh hell, he had the 340 tune in it when he went down to Salsal and blew his stuff up as Coupler arms, couplers.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, you tell me, Limpy. What's the next big race out west there that'd be a good one to go to sometime between say now and October? Is there anything coming up before my race, our race?
let me look at the old trusty phone here. What we got? We got the Clash on the Concrete in Hartshorn, Oklahoma, on the 19th of September. It's on the street, but it's a legal street race. You can get with Mike Angeli. I think he's already got. It's Hartshorn. I don't know. He had 32 cars locked in already, and I think he was bumping it up to 48. But there's like a small tire, big tire, daily. Pretty much an all day event. And, I got a picture of it somewhere here.
Yeah, maybe tag me in that or something when we get done here.
Yeah, there we go. Flashlight start. Yeah. I'll be flagging that one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's street. It's street. I ain't gonna lie, it's street. They might they do legal races out there probably 2 or 3 times a year, and it's the money goes towards helping the city and stuff like that, firefighters and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
But that's a legal event, and then we got. I do know between when is that? When's Popeye's race? I think that's October 9th. I got it in here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Oh boy. Let me look at this. Yeah, Dyersburg, Tennessee. Oh, that's kind of south of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're doing a race at Kansas at Wichita on the 16th. It's a no prep deal at the. I think it's Apocalypse. I'll have to look. I can tag you and all that stuff. Once I get figure out where everything is. I just got everything on my calendar right now.
Hey, one other thing I forgot to mention about War in the Woods. Tentatively speaking, it's not 100% for sure yet, but it looks like the Indiana National Guard might come on as a title sponsor, and that'll be huge if they do. There's going to be a lot to that. That's we've been working on that for a week here, and hopefully we're going to know something tomorrow on that. So everybody keep an eye on the event page. We'll keep it updated on a daily basis, to let people know what's going on, and some good stuff for kids, and gonna be a live DJ there with music. Drivers meeting at 7, first pair at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, gates open at 3, drivers meeting at 7, first pair at 8.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep.
We know how this stuff goes. We're running a tight ship.
We're going to run a tight ship. I mean, right down to parking everybody's trailers. It's tight on room, and we want to keep space available for the spectators. I mean, we're going to pack the house. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be standing room only. And, we're going to play the national anthem at 8 p.m. and the 2 guys are going to be strapped in, ready to fire them up at the end of that national anthem at 8. So we want to run an organized, tight event, and that's why we're bringing guys like you in and everything else. We want it to go off without a hitch,
Yeah. Uh-oh. It's coming, Raimundo. It's coming. Oh, man. Congrats on your win. and we'll be seeing you here pretty soon.
Yep. Looking forward to it, man. Plane ticket coming, buddy.
Yeah, man, busy.
Oh, I hear you.
Oh,
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on and everything everybody's doing to share the race. Hey, one other thing, I'm sure you remember my car got stolen. So
yeah.
while I'm on here, just thanks to every person that shared that post or anything. Every single person was part of helping get that car back. So I mean, that was awesome. I wouldn't have been racing Saturday night if I didn't have the car back.
Yeah, and nowadays every time somebody's the car got stolen or whatever, everything got stolen. Oh, it's insurance. People sometimes people will just do shitty things and steal stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
my car wasn't insured, just the trailer. So that I'd have been out all that. So
yeah.
it's a good deal, and pretty neat deal how many people were involved in helping catch them guys.
I heard it was wasn't it still in Indy somewhere?
Yeah, it was on its way out of town on 70 East, I think, and I think that they were seeing the stuff on Facebook because there was people on overpasses on 70 looking for them, and they turned around and came back to Indy and were on the north side of Indy. It was like I think the car was missing for 12 hours, and then a friend of a friend who was out looking. I mean, there were hundreds of people in the Indy area looking. Several times we were real close to the car, and then a buddy of a buddy spotted it and immediately called 911, and we drove like 120 miles an hour up there, and when we got there, the cops had just got them. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know some of them people put GPS trackers on their cars and put them in
Funny you
location.
say that, man. So I play the raffles and stuff sometimes, and a buddy of mine put a raffle up for a GPS, and I won it. He gave me a free spot on the raffle. He put one up after my car got stolen, and then I won the GPS. So now I've got that.
Good deal,
Yep.
man. I would have been. I know you was. I know I would have been crying. I ain't
Boy, I
gonna
was sick. I ain't gonna lie, real sick.
lie.
Yep.
Get that weak spot in your stomach. You just want to throw up.
Oh, it was bad, bud. Real bad.
Fucking yep. All right. Well, we'll be seeing you. Congrats on your win, and hopefully, congrats on your win this weekend. You
Hey,
never know.
we're gonna try, buddy. I appreciate you having me on, and I look forward to seeing you down at the race, man.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for coming on.
All right, you got it. Take care.
All right. Your winner, and plus he's having this race right here, War in the Woods 3.0. A lot of stuff being given away. A lot of stuff being given away. Apparently they're giving away that stuff to people that come in. Well, we'll get to this. Little Billy won. They had a no prep race somewhere this past weekend. I'm sorry, I'm bad with, but there's like 31 cars, I think, and he ended up taking the win there. Congrats to Billy. And somebody else won something. Another. Don't ever get old, people. This shit sucks. That's bad. But anyway, I mentioned Nate and them. They put on a little race this past weekend. The Bully Bash, and looked like they had some cars show up. Ooh, a little Lambo on the tire at that. Little nasty Super there. If I read the internet correctly, I think this Super ended up winning. So Z Unit there doing his mad skills scientist stuff on the laptop there. That's some pretty nasty looking cars out there. Chase out there. That car. That's a Z Unit tune car there. Looks like a vet or a Plymouth. I can't tell. But they had a little get together, and Bill Spain won. Magnolia, no prep. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Did I send it yet, Nate? Yeah, I sent it. All right. But they had a little shindig this past weekend, and I believe that's your winner right there. Nasty, little nasty Z. Also, anybody that knows Crazy Kelly Chambers, his daughter is still cancer free. Congrats to her and him, and he has a Marley May Foundation, Kids Against Cancer, Racers Against Cancer and stuff. They do races for the battle against cancer, and y'all can find the page out there if y'all want to look that up. And no one fights alone. We can get. They look like they had some hitters out there. Oh boy. Hold on. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, what happened? Must be that California internet out there. Uh-oh, California internet. Checking in. Check. No. That California internet.
I'm having problems.
Oh, there. No, there we are. Yes, maybe. Check. Hello? Can you hear me? You might have to. Let's try to. We'll try to kick you, and maybe you can come back on. Maybe. Wonder if he has an iPhone. That might be an iPhone. That might be an iPhone problem. Try it again. Damn. Wow. Oh. Jefferson says, ooh, fighting words. Oh boy. That guy right there would know, people. That's the mean king right there. Y'all just don't know.
There I am. What's up?
Hey, there you are. Hi.
Sorry.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh. So y'all had a little thing this weekend, huh?
What's that?
Y'all had a little thing this weekend?
Yes, sir. It was pretty good too. Had 18 cars, one last minute dropout. But pretty solid. $6,000 to the winner. It was fun.
Oh yeah. Damn. $6,000. Y'all saw some big ballers out there. Y'all got that Democratic money. Don't
Oh, come on now. Get the fuck out of here with that Democratic bullshit. You know better than that.
I know. You know me. I don't give a shit about that crap. But anyway, 18 cars. That's a pretty good field.
Yeah. Fast cars too. Had some cars from out of state. Had some cars kind of all over the place. On a extremely challenging, sketchy surface too.
And then you said Bill. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, here you go.
Sorry.
Did you hit the wrong button?
Yeah.
Don't swipe right, swipe left.
Right.
I guess it was. I don't know what that means, but somebody always tells me Don't swipe left, swipe right, or swipe right, whatever.
Well, I was trying to find the chat portion too, so I could see everybody's comments, but I'm
I
too
don't
stupid
know.
to figure that out.
You and me both. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, come on, Kenny. That was operator error. That was on me. that man right there, that's Kenny. He has the luck of the Irish.
Oh yeah.
Yes. He drew two nasty cars and got by them both.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Which car is his?
He's got a little twin turbo S10 LS deal. Yeah, I think that's it.
On the right, be your left, I guess. If you're,
yeah, be on my right.
Yeah.
He's in the left lane. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that actually might be racing me too.
Yeah. Are y'all racing on a dirt road there, or what? What's up with that?
Well, when you got a bunch of fucking idiot spectators that don't listen and they trample dirt all over the road, it happens.
God dang.
Yeah, but don't let it fool you. That 60 foot's fast, really fast. It just there ain't nothing after it. You go 550s out there, you're winning.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh wait, they said I thought he had an iPhone, but that's right. You're one of
I'm
my
Android.
Peeps. You're one of my peeps.
Yes.
People with iPhones, y'all do know they make smartphones now. They're called Android. Just saying. Just letting y'all know out there. Just letting y'all know out there. So y'all go. Was y'all in Cali or y'all? Apparently, you're in the desert somewhere.
No, that's actually that is at my friend Tony's house, and thank God for Tony because he lets us come out there and invade his house and his land, and we get to park at his house, and the road's about a mile down the street. This is the road we call the Foo, and because the owner of the house, his nickname is Fu Manchu.
Oh, I think you told me about him before.
Yes. So without Tony, the race doesn't happen. It was cool. All the guys chipped in and actually bought Tony's spot for letting us go out there and tear up his spot. So he got to get in there, and he was the lone 4-speed car putting in work too.
Oh yeah.
So it was a good time. Had a lot of my crew come out there and help with like setup, and I've really tried to model my shootouts after what you guys do because it always runs so smooth. So
sometimes the streets give you whatever the streets give you. Sometimes
right.
Sometimes they're losers.
Right.
But you can still plan for the worst and expect
correct
the best.
And expect the best, and that's what we got. So we had 2 spotters that were roaming. And they would just make laps around. Had all clear all night long, man. We were out there for like 8 hours.
Hell yeah, man.
It was legit. So had to deal with some of the local trash that comes out there. We just told them, hey, come back to the house. Everybody just chill. Ain't nobody running on here except for us tonight. So come park. You can come watch, but like you're not running your slow ass 12-second cars out here tonight.
So you went up there and long dicked them, motherfucker.
Oh, a little bit, I guess. Yeah, you could say that.
Told them what's up and this what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, we were cool with them, but I mean, still, at the end of the day, they weren't going to run. So, and it worked for the most part. It was event free. No shenanigans really. There was almost one little scuffle, but everybody kind of cooled off, and that was it. It was good.
Yeah, man. If I'd have known y'all were gonna have a shootout and my stuff failed, I could have went that way because I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing this past weekend. I just chilled. We got rain here, so we didn't do nothing here.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I was like, man, it looked like a pretty good time out there.
It was fun. Can you still see me right now? Because it's all froze on my end.
Yeah, I can still see you.
Oh, okay, cool. No, it was good. had some guys from New Mexico come. Had 2 cars. The little white Miata from New Mexico came. Chase, badass little car.
Yeah.
And then that black car was a vet. That's Tim Rigby from Arizona, OG. And then there was another Arizona car, that real pretty 68 Firebird. He made it out. And then we had a bunch of locals. We had one of our cars there, and then the gray Camaro, our white Nova, and then some guys from up north. So there was some fast shit. Like, guys were getting down.
What about that Lambo? Did he run?
Yeah, but I don't know if he got a text from like his old lady or something that he needed to come home, because he left like 45 minutes before the light came on.
Oh yeah.
I'd never seen somebody red light so bad. I guess he had some malfunction with his launch control or something, and he red lit like before the other guy even really put it on the trans brake.
So you can't see nothing right now? You
No.
can't even see his comments?
No.
Did you get a call?
No.
A text?
Maybe. I can back out and then come back in.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
I'll remove you and then you. All right. It's not that. It's the California. It's the Democrats who have them, who are watching this stuff. They're all in their head and stuff, and they got him. They got him on lockdown right now. So they're probably watching him right now. The government is. Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. I did say down with the Democrats. So
please tell me why he loves.
He did have an open U-Haul trailer. That was crazy to me.
Man,
I couldn't believe that.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Right. I mean, hey, he showed up, he came, he paid his money, and he was expecting to go out and make some rounds, and can't hate a man for coming out and trying to jump in with a bunch of wolves. That's for sure. Because there was a bunch of hitters out at this shootout. It was cool, man. My shootout, like, I advertised it about a month ago. It filled up in about 45 minutes, and I had like 8 alternates just waiting to come in. It was cool. We try to be organized, and like I said, I try to model it after you guys. When I went back there, I've learned a lot since I go back there. So it's humble to go back there and see how you guys do shit. Make us look stupid.
Man, you got to figure. I mean, I've been doing this for a couple of years, a couple years now. So I'm still learning, to be honest with you, and I've just got lucky over the years of doing them. So, but you know how you get good? You learn from your mistakes.
That's it. That's right.
And
for sure,
you learn from your mistakes, and then you learn. Actually, they never leave this thing right here. They're always back here somewhere.
Yeah, mistakes you typically never forget. That's for sure. So,
but I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I'm far from perfect. Shit gets fucked up. So what it is, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So
right. We had my buddy Tim. He actually ended up volunteering. I don't know why, but he volunteered to flag, and he killed it. He did a great job flagging.
Yeah.
I had a couple of guys that basically just ran almost like staging lanes with the guys, would keep everybody organized, chip draw, all the money. So really, because I was in the car and tuning a couple other cars, so it was cool that all my guys stepped up and helped out. It was cool. So.
It's nice when you got a team to help you out.
Yes,
you're not the only one. See, that's where I went. That's where I went wrong earlier in life when I started doing this, because trust issues.
Right.
I don't trust. I still have trust issues, but
right.
As I'm getting older, learning to trust more people. But the more people that you can trust, it makes it easier.
It does.
Just especially get people to watch your backs.
Right.
Same people that watch your back, then you got trust in them. So
right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. 100% agree.
Yeah.
So, and I've been getting word from all the racers that they were all super happy with the way the event went. I'll say, and I'm going to give kudos to every racer I went back the next day, and that's my brother. I went back the next day, expecting to see the worst when it comes to trash. And for the most part, it was pretty cool. Like everybody picked up their shit. Everybody respected the spot. I went down to the spot. There was some youngsters down there getting some races on in the morning. They actually stopped racing, came over, and started putting trash in the bag with me. So it was cool. So,
so they knew they didn't
right.
really practice, but they'd seen you were out there, so
Correct.
You're learning them.
Right. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, because without the spot, we don't have a spot to race. So,
yeah.
And they're getting fewer and more far between than it's hard because as population grows, everything expands out into the country, and then you lose those good spots. And then this poor road, boy, I really wish they'd lay some fresh blacktop down because she's getting tired.
She's getting worn.
Tired. I'm telling you, you go 550s on a small tire on that road, you're in the top. You're gonna go rounds and win. You could win. So
was it y'all's plan to just go there from the beginning, and if something happened, then y'all would go somewhere else, or?
Yeah, I had a backup road. About 40 minutes. It's just not as good. It might be wider and flatter, but the starting line's not near as good as the Foo. The Foo starting line, I mean, you can go 120, 60 foots out there. Straight up. It's a solid starting line.
Just can't go much after that, huh?
It's just tricky, man. You get out there and there's just nothing out there. And you think, you'll see guys go out there and they'll look at the road and they'll look at only the starting line, but they won't walk out 100 feet. And then there's nothing there, man. It's like rock chip and old crusty country road that's dirty, and you got to drive. That road humbles a lot of people. I told everybody in the driver's meeting that this road will humble you. It will get you if you don't respect it. And for the most part, we had a couple of guys get in the dirt, but they let off and just, that was it. So
they respected
one of my guys got out in the dirt once. Kind of scared the shit out of me. I thought he was going to hit someone, but he pulled it around and saved it. So, that's street racing, I suppose.
It's been 20 years of runs out there?
Oh, more than that. Shit, probably 30, man.
And it's done that much, and then there still ain't much rubber up top.
No, because I mean, you figure for the first 20 of those years, you had a bunch of 12-second nitrous cars, so they don't put no rubber down track. They don't spin. I can't. So, what can I say? A turbo car won the event, so I mean,
that was your winner right there.
That was the winner. Billy Spain won. Yes, he worked hard, man. That was a brand new build. He was supposed to be at a race.
Didn't he have a Z before?
Yes, he still has it. He was supposed to be at a race in Barstow last week, and fucking axle bolt or something broke. Man, the man's been working on that car for like 4 weeks straight, pretty much every day to get it done, kind of deal. And he came out and busted his ass. Came out and tested. Dedication shit that some people have and some people don't. And typically the winners have it, and it shows because he won. So hats off to Billy. He kicked ass. So made the rest of us look slow.
He's just lucky that your car wasn't there.
We had a car there. Honestly, we had a fast car there. I like to call it My Little Pony. The owner, he's not really up on it, but I'm going to start hashtagging it My Little Pony. That's the one. That car made rounds. It was printing tickets, honestly. Like both lanes, it was fast in both lanes. And I don't know, I missed the tune-up in the quarters to the S10, the luck of the Irish S10. It struck the tire, and that was it. Couldn't go anywhere. He was gone. 600 feet. There ain't no time to step on your wiener in 600 feet.
No.
So, but it's good times though.
So, and you got something going on tonight? You want to talk about it or no?
What do you mean?
Oh, anyway, we got coming on. We talking about? I seen in the chat something about November or something.
Yes.
28.
Well, you should know about it. We've been talking about it for 2 months. We've been talking about it for about 2 months. What we're trying to do is get about 40 of the baddest street racers on smalls. And originally I was going to do it on 29s, but
Street.
Street. Originally I was going to do it on 29s, but after talking to a couple of guys, I think we're going to do it on OG 28s, non-W, get down and dirty 28s. Everybody can run them. There's no handicap. Well, everybody except for that little Miata. I think that Miata can run like 23s. But for the most part, everybody can run 28s. Everybody loves 28s. 28 races draw the best racers. And this is going to be a hand-picked deal. It's not an open invite. This is a hand-picked deal that between me and you and all the other promoters that put on these races back east and here and in the Midwest, we're going to pick 40 of the baddest cars to go down in a little dirt ankle ass street. That's about what we raced on this weekend. Jason Rank, shit. You'll have a blown up motor by then. Stop it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of happy birthday, Rank. I know your ass. I know your face is tattooed on a man's ass somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, didn't you buy a boat, Jason? And an inner tube that fits 3? I'm just checking. I could be mistaken. Yes, 3. Hold on one second, Olympia. I gotta help my daughter real quick. Until they turn pink. So like a couple 2-3 minutes aside and like boiling like butter and oil and stuff. Okay. Sorry. Helping my daughter. She's first time cooking shrimp. So yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I've already reached out to a couple of the guys that you told me to reach out to. I'm still waiting on a call back from Toby, and I'm waiting on a call back from guy from Arkansas. You gave me his. I've talked to him before. I'm just drawing a blank.
Yeah.
And then I have a decent list. That was one of the reasons why I put this little shootout on, because the top 2 cars in this shootout automatically get an invite. So boom, they're already in. So the luck of the Irish S10 makes it on in. Look at him. Ooh. Kenny doing big things. So no, Kenny's a good guy, man. He knows that he didn't have the fastest weapon out there, but man, they tried hard, they busted ass, they worked hard, they tested, and they deserve to be there. So, it doesn't matter how you get there sometimes in street racing. It only matters that you get there. So hats off to them for getting there. So they get an invite. We got some man, the list that I have right now, it's pretty stacked. Like some badass cars, man. So I'm pumped. It is going to be, just so everybody knows, Richard is going to film it, 660 Street, and Limpy is going to be banging the light. I am working with Brent Aubrey from Arizona. He's going to be getting, that's it. He's going to be getting a bunch of guys from his area. We are going to be working all together to try to bring the best cars, not car count, but the best cars and the most OG street racers. We don't want a guy that races on the street 99% of the time and then comes to the races on the track 99% of the time, then comes on the street 1% of the time. You're not invited to this. So don't even ask. If you ain't real street, and we know who real street is, real knows real. And if you ain't real, you ain't getting an invite. There's no offense. It's just, this is for real streeters. It's a $500 buy-in, 18 grand to the winner if we have 40 cars. $2 grand, you guys are doing your math right now and saying, well, why isn't there $20,000 to win? Because 2,000 of that's going to get split up between security, Limpy, and Richard, because they need to get paid for their time. It's a long ass drive. I know they do it for the love and everything else, but man, these men need to get they need to get paid at least for their time. And money to get there and food and whatever. I'm sure we'll have a place for you guys to stay if you want to stay. I know a bunch of people over there, so it's gonna be badass. This road's fun.
Hey, can I go out and see the camping spot on there?
You know what? We're gonna put you in a hotel like you were in Tucson. Yeah,
I'll sleep in the car.
Right. Bring your quarters for the quarter slot.
I'm just glad I didn't shoot myself in the leg when I was in Arizona.
Right.
That's when that door opened, like that car door opened outside my window. I could swear it was like right next to me.
Yeah.
So it's
also
mostly it's the east versus west, though.
Yes. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have 20 from this side versus 20 from your all side go at it first round. We draw, and then after that, then it's kind of whatever, however it shakes out is however it shakes out. But man, that first round, it'd be badass to have east versus west that first round. Obviously, if we got some first round call outs, I definitely have a list of people that I would like to run first round. Don't know if they'll do it, but I've got a list. But definitely I think it'd be a very, very cool event. Lots of money. And everybody that I can think of that's going to be there are good dudes. I think it's going to be badass. Sex, bugs, and rock and roll.
That's Tucson, Arizona,
right?
For you, right there.
Yeah, that was like my trailer that I rented that they brought out that absolutely nothing worked on. I froze the first night. I had to get up at like 3 a.m. and drive to a truck stop and take a shower to warm up. It was horrible.
Dude, if that TV in there with the TV VHS combo TV could talk, man, or play some videos from there, I think Friday 13th and Freddy don't have anything. That thing. Whew. That was pretty evil.
Yeah.
But we lived and learned. Don't ever go to Tucson during Rockin' Gym month.
Yeah, because there was no hotels, right?
Yeah, we drove 100 miles. They've got that all the hotels and stuff locked down for a 100-mile radius of Tucson.
Wow.
So
yeah, that was
and then the Hughes guy that used to own Hughes, whatever.
Yep.
He's like, well, yeah. He was like, well, you could have just stayed in one of the mobile homes or the travel trailers we had over there. I was like,
well, thanks for offering now.
Oh, shit, now.
Right. Yeah.
What was it? That first round, Prescott was a good race between you and Nate and you and Ryan Mitchell.
Yeah, he fucking trained me on the back end. I had a little sissy tune-up in it to go A to B, and I figured, I've gotten the man 3 times in a row. He's going to throw something at it. And he did. He was dicey down track. I had a first-hand view of the back of that man's car, and he was dicey down track. And I just didn't put enough in. I don't track race, so my car is so difficult to track race. When I got there, I looked at the surface. I was like, this ain't no fucking no prep. So, 100 feet out, it had 10 years of radial prep on it. I mean, and I was just afraid it was going to wheelie. And, well, later on we did. So here we are now with a bare chassis and a new car. And so.
Are you putting it together? Are you putting it together the same way as the old one?
Yes. So basically what we did is we just cut off all the old sheet metal and we're just putting new sheet metal on. We fixed the chassis. It'd been a couple of bars. Everybody thought I tumbled in the car, but we really didn't. So it went up in a wheelie. It came down. I drove it away from the love because, man, I didn't want to tear up 2 race cars. I figured, fuck it, I'll tear up mine, but I ain't going to tear up that man's car. And then when I jumped back on the throttle to get it out of his way, the fucking throttle hung open for, I don't know why, but the throttle stuck open. And then I was along for the ride. Shit, I think we were on one tire at half track. And then it came down, and then I just stuffed it into the wall. And when I did, it broke the front strut off, and it slid on its side for about 100 feet, and it slid on its roof for about 300 feet. But it didn't tumble. So thank God I have really badass friends and teammates from Team All-American Racing here in where we live out here in Crothers and Fresno area. Ernie and Jason and Steven, they all went over and picked up the car. And when I got back, like literally the same day I got the car back, they went over, hitched up to the trailer, took it over and put it on the chassis table, cut it all apart, and went over and measured it. And they said, it's square, let's fix it. So here we are, putting struts on it, new struts and a couple of bars. And I had
some better welds.
Yeah. Had an old friend and customer that I helped out way back in the day. His dad gave him a Z, and his dad recently passed away. And his goal for the car, he told his son that he wanted to have it be a turbo LS car. And his name's Ethan. And he saw what happened with the car. He immediately reached out, said, I'll give you my dad's car. It's just sitting in the garage. I'm never going to finish it, and it would be an honor if it ended up helping you. And so here we are. So I'm blessed to have all these great people help us get that car back together. Honestly, I honestly, when it happened, I shed a tear. Honestly, when it happened, because there's been so much work and love in that car, and so many people have helped with that car. I'm kind of getting emotional. Shit, I'm getting emotional about it right now. But but yeah. It'll be back. It should be back at this race. If not, I don't see why it wouldn't. But if not, we'll bring our Mustang. I'll put my drivetrain in my other Mustang, and we'll make it. So one way or the other, we'll be there with something. So, but my car should be done. We should be mounting the body, I'm hoping, next week. So
there's your Fu Manchu guy.
There he is. That's Tony. He is the most OG street racing motherfucker I know. Like straight up. OG. He's triple OG. Like,
that's what Richard calls. He's Richard. When Richard says triple OG, you gotta take notice.
Yes, absolutely got to take notice. That man, I've been street racing with that man for as long as I've honestly been street racing. Honestly, like forever. He's had the same car, and it's been a 4-speed small block nitrous car for pretty much forever. And he stays true to it, man. And that is the most 4-speed 3-pedal driving motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. So he went some rounds, got a little frisky thinking about driving out of that guy's life in the lane next to him, and forgot to shift the third gear. and lost by a damn bumper, man. So, but yeah, Tony definitely, he lets us have that spot whenever we want it. And he definitely always tries to work with us on getting stuff done. Super good guy. Proud to call him my friend, that's for sure. Yeah, Steve definitely a triple OG also. He's another guy. He has a car. We call it the time machine or the time capsule, because he's been street racing that car since the 80s. 67 Camaro. Blue one, another blue Camaro. So, yep, there he is right there, Steve Gray. That's the car. I've been street racing with both of those guys for as long as I can remember, since like the 90s. So, yeah.
That means you're old.
I know I am. That's all right, though. We all got to get old. 78, see? There you go. He's had that car since 78.
Wow.
So, yeah. He went out with me our first trip back east when we took the Z when it had the nitrous combo in it. He went back with me. So, yeah. Good times.
So, you got to go ahead and name your sponsors. I know you got a ton of them, so
Sure.
I'll be here all night doing that.
Oh man, Nitrous Express. They hook us up with a whole bunch of stuff for our big tire car.
Did I put you on the spot?
A little bit. I wasn't thinking about sponsors.
Okay.
My buddy Nick Roberts, that man has helped me out a ton. And he's my connect on my aeromotive and all my fuel system stuff and anything really I ask for. He always is there to help. Always, like, we talk all the time. He comes in clutch with the prep, the devil's glue. We run that. We run a lot of preps. I like that. We also run the stuff that my buddy Tim that flags. He runs Chronic. He runs the operation for the green stuff. It's called Chronic, the sticky icky. We run that also. Works really good. I try to show love for everybody. It's not just.
What about that stripper glue or whatever everybody's talking about?
Stripper glitter? I don't know. I never run that. You might want to ask Molly that.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, is she the one that makes it?
Well, no, but I guess they won some, and they said that's the bond now between Bill and Molly. That's what holds them together now. That's what I was told. I saw it somewhere. Somebody posted that.
Are they BFFs again?
I guess. I don't know. They were posing together at that big win.
I'll have to get on Rowdy Racing and Blue Collar.
Okay, so all right. You know what? Let's have a conversation about that. What do you think? You think that was a stunt for publicity? Come on. Let's have a discussion.
Man, I don't know, to be honest with you.
Because man, it brought some foot traffic. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
drama does. Drama sells.
Well, you know, I believe in this day and age with social media, everybody's in it for the fame and glory. For one, profit margin, sales, shirts, videos, yada yada yada. Will that push traffic towards them? Yes. Will it? I'm just like Blue Collar and Rowdy Racing. I'm in it for the memes and the laughter and
right. Me too.
And everything else, because I like to laugh about everything. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Yeah. See.
Oh boy, I have to look. I don't.
Yeah.
know.
So it was a picture of them in the winner's circle, and it had a picture of the stripper glitter glue shit in between them because they were standing in the same picture together, like holding them together. It was pretty funny. I honestly, I kind of laughed pretty hard about it when I saw it. So I wanted to bring it up.
I have to look it up. I looked that up.
Yeah. So
who had that?
Fuck, I don't remember. I thought it was on Blue Collar, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, see, now you're gonna look.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up now, just because.
Right. So as far as my sponsors go,
shit.
I have a lot. See, you saw it, right? See? I was dying when I saw it, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So sponsors go, Nitrous Express, Nick Roberts, Brown's Diesel, No Limit Customs. There it is. That's it. Boom. If it holds them together, it's got to hold the street, right?
You might snap an axle or everything. I don't
break a tranny.
Yeah, break a rear end. You might just your whole drive line the whole bottom of the car might just stay there, front wheels and all.
Oh, and one more thing on my shootout. And I know this is probably going to trigger some people. There will be no gay ass all-wheel drive bullshit there. OG real rear-wheel drive racing. Just so you know. Just throwing that out there.
All right, so no all-wheel drives. I don't have a
no
problem.
Lambos.
I don't have a problem with all-wheel drives, but
I do. I think they're big tire cars. I honestly believe they're big tire cars. They got more rollout and more tire patch than any small tire car. I understand their deficiencies, but on any road other than, say, the roads that you all race on concrete, it's like a losing battle.
Well, out there in the shitty roads that y'all have, I can understand that, but on a good road, an all-wheel drive ain't going to beat a rear-wheel drive.
Correct. I agree.
Jeepers is out.
Jeepers is out.
He can run wheel-wheel drive. He can transfer it from
Well, there you
Two-wheel drive,
go.
four-wheel
If he
drive.
wants to put skinnies on and come out and join the real men, then by all means. He's OG. He's definitely goes down and does a lot of street racing. I ain't got no hate on that man's game for sure.
No, and he is definitely a no trailer car too, which is also coming up here in fall. No trailer season, people. No trailer season coming up.
Right.
You heard it here first. No trailer season. All right.
No trailer.
Anyway.
So, yeah. Oh, and I want to give, like I said, I started to kind of give a shout out to all the people that have helped. Brown's Diesel, No Limit Customs, my brother's Napa Auto Parts in Crothers. It's called Crothers Auto Supply. He helps us out a ton. Who else? Whipple Superchargers helped us for years. And we wouldn't be here where we're at now without them. Lance at CMS, Mike Silva at Silva Engines here in Fresno, Doug Riley Machine. They all helped us out. All great guys. Who else? Shit, I'm forgetting people, I'm sure. Transmission specialties or specialist in Lancaster. He does all our transmissions. Super good guy. Ask for Dave. He does all of our transmissions in the for the most part every car that's in the My Mallory May group. He does all our trannies. Really good guy. Takes care of us on basically everything that we need. So give him a call if you need tranny stock or nice stuff. I mean, he builds the trannies in the Z, and they're solid. I don't ever have transmission problems, and it's nice. And then, the guys that, like I said, from All American Racing Team, and even Wicked Motorsports, my team, they've all come together to really help try to get the Z back together. Without them, Jason and Ernie, they're over there putting in the time on my car right now. They were the ones that found all the problems with all the previous work that was done to the car. It had a lot of fabrication issues. We'll just leave it at that. But it's getting resolved, and it'll be safer now than it ever was. So pretty excited about that. So, yep, that's about it.
So, Matt said he misses the Whipple.
Yeah, I missed the Whipple too until about 330 feet. Then I don't miss it at all because that turbocharger just eat that piece of shit right up.
And there's also that picture or the video of what'd you say is 1 degree timing when you did the big wheelie on BNR?
Oh yeah, yeah.
1 degree.
Right. Oh man, there was no managing that damn thing. It was so hard to manage that car. But now it's pretty easy as long as I don't go to a flypaper radial track. I'm set up. I just, that deal with it wheeling and shit, I just missed the tune-up. That's all it was. I just didn't put enough in it. So it wouldn't make any wheel speed and drove up the pinion and away it went. We were both in it to win it though, because the love, man, he was Kyle. We were both in big old wheel stands, man. Honestly, it sucks that I wrecked my car, but that is a badass picture.
Yeah.
So we were both wheels up pretty good. So we're both definitely throwing something at it for sure. So, but yeah. Oh yes, and Kyle, Kyle Swanson right there. He just posted that. He does all my injector cleaning and services all my injectors. So good dude. He helps out a lot. So sorry to all my sponsors if I'm forgetting. Fucking Limpy put me on the spot. I honestly wasn't thinking about naming a whole bunch of sponsors right now.
I'll do that.
Yeah, you got me.
I'll do that. I do that to everybody.
I know, right?
You're like y'all would learn by now.
Well, they change. That's one. They do change. What I need to do is I need to just write them all down. And when I get on this shit with you, I need to just write it down and be like, all right, I got you. You're not going to put me on the spot this time. I got it written down. So.
All right.
So what race if you had to see a race this year, what race you want to see? 28's on the street. I'm asking you a question. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on. Let me have one.
I tried it. I don't think you like it.
Why not?
Is it good?
Yeah. Mm.
Are we back? All right. I had a little hiccup there. I had a little hiccup.
Man, did you boot me out because I put you on the spot or what?
No, I was thinking to myself, and I got to keep moving this mouse or my deal will freeze up. So I'm moving my mouse, and I guess I went over to hit the X button. So I'm moving the deal. Let's see, 28s
On the street.
man. Anywhere.
Shittier the better. No. Anywhere. Don't matter.
You know what'd be a good race? I'd like to see anybody go race Tyler DeSantis in New York.
He is invited.
He won't come. That's too far for him.
I asked him. He said he'd like to. There it is. We threw it out there for him because I did invite him.
Yeah.
I told him to bring 2 cars.
I'd like to see him race anybody. Just I know he races some fast people and then wins, but I don't know if they're caliper fastness, compared to everybody else.
Right.
I mean, he's got some fast stuff. I not anything from him, but when you only race in your backyard, then you're the king of your backyard.
Right. Yep.
So
I got you.
So
that's why you want to see that race, because you want to see if he's as fast as the hype.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That, sure. Or we could have a rematch. Somebody just posted up. They didn't put no. A beater versus Z unit.
Man, I'll tell you, I'd like that race. I think Joey already knows that though.
Joey's been trying to figure his car out all year.
He has. He switched to that new combo. He's been struggling, just like every other big block turbo car is going to struggle on small tires on the street. It's tough. It's tough to manage that torque.
You think he's big block now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Can go in, Nate?
Yeah, we tried to make that happen, Kenny. Just timing didn't happen. He had kind of had some. We were going to race him last trip out. No, the trip before Arkansas when I decided to total my shit. We were supposed to race him. We were going to go up to him, and he had some bearing issues or something in the motor. His torque converter knocked the thrust out or something. He just didn't have the parts to fix it. So just didn't work out. But that one would definitely be fun. I'd like that race for sure. I would like to see, the race I'd like to see again. I'd like to see Kiki and Beater Bomb again. That was going to be a drag race at Salsaw, and that would be a good race. Yeah, that Frankenstein Mustang. I honestly, I wouldn't mind running him. I've been told he's fast. I've been told he does street. I haven't really seen much street from him, but I have been told he does street. He wanted me to basically drive to his backyard and race him. He wouldn't meet in the middle. I was fixing to load up and head out, but I wasn't going to drive all the way and not have any commitment from him. So
that's understandable.
Right. And then, you showing up to somebody else's backyard, it'd be like me telling him, well, sure, yeah, we can race. You're going to come race me on my road and you can't test. So I mean, I would be not opposed to going to any virgin road, meeting in the middle. I'd do that, no problem. But who else? Come on, there's got to be somebody else that you're thinking of. And it don't have to be me. I didn't say that for me. I said that because there's a lot of bad people out there that would make for a good race. And it gives me ideas on who to invite.
Well, wonder when Chris is going to get his yellow car together.
I talked to Chris.
Every time I invite him something, man, I need to get the yellow car going. I've been hearing that for a while.
Right. He is tied up with a lot of shit going on with the show. I did reach out to him because, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, he does a lot of show stuff now. But, man, back in the day, he was as OG and as real as it got. And you got to pay homage to that. You got to have respect for that because the man did street, and he streeted a lot. And, you know, he was at some of your early Boston George and Kiki. Kiki going to straight drive out Boston George's life. Sorry, Eric.
Well, here's
Sorry,
a good
Eric.
one.
But you're gonna have to owe Kiki some more daddies for sure.
Oh boy.
On that race. Z-Unit and Brent Self. Brent Self don't street very much, man, unless it's on a camera.
I've seen him street, and there wasn't no camera.
But when?
Around.
When?
And, it was last year, but it was when Matt had his big race.
Oh, okay.
And he made it down to the semifinals. I actually thought that was his race. That was actually his race, but
his car's fast.
I think he dropped the valve in the burnout.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That sucks. Breaking on the starting line or something like that. That sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, that when he ran Kendall on that little sidewalk that Matt and them have out there.
Sidewalk.
It would be perfect for you, but I call it sidewalk.
Yeah, my car only uses half the lane.
Yeah, it's a little narrow out there.
Right.
But he just outmotored Kendall, and I think he put 3 or 4 on Kendall out there.
Whew.
But that was probably the fastest pass out there.
Wow, badass. Eyebrow event. He came to a big tire and small tire race. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Matt, you know, we already talked on the phone, so you already know. If the man's street and you verify him, he can come. Hercules and Z-Unit, yeah, tell him to put smalls on. It's a race.
I heard
everybody already knows this, though. We'll race anybody. Like, we're not scared to race anybody on the street, as long as it's the street. Like, people always tell us to go to the track and shit. Well, you saw what happened when we go to the track. We don't want to do that again. I don't want to crash my car again. I'd rather be on the street. The car's just set up for the street. That's what it's for. So, but yeah, I mean, I'd race anybody on the street. I think everybody already knows that, though. Like, we're not scared to race anybody on the street. So.
Oh, I know that. You ain't scared. You ain't scared of nobody. But what sucks is when you travel all this way,
and everybody's scared of us.
And then everybody talks a big game, and then
I'm here.
Then they're out.
Put the charger in.
Then they're out.
Yeah, you know, I think we gained a little bit. I think we gained a little bit of respect at the last time we were there when we did that little shootout with you guys. We were first pair down, and everybody saw us let that pass rip on the first pass down on basically a new car that had never been on a street since we rebuilt the car. We had been to Salisaw and we'd been to the Equalizer, and I put something in and it flew, man. That first pass was fast right out of the box. And I think at that point, a lot of people finally were like, okay, that car's real. It's legit. So, and then, you know, a lot of the guys came up to me after the event and were like, generally like, hey man, your car fucking hauls ass. So,
well, especially when you were up there testing over by Rank's house, and I think you pretty much made everybody want to just sell all their shit after that.
Jason said everybody's buying boats.
Yeah, he's getting an in or two for
For 3. 3. God damn it, that was funny. So you know who else I would like to race? Just because we haven't, I really want to run Kiki. I want to run Jason just because we haven't run yet. Like I was gonna run him in Little Nasty, and then the cops came and got it broken up, and then it just didn't happen. But that's definitely Jason and I need to race. Not because of ego or anything like that. I mean, there's going to be some U daddies on the line for sure, but just because we got to race. So I would have worn him out this last time he was here. I was there, but he broke his motor again because of his stellar maintenance program that he runs. Yeah, he doesn't.
I thought he said that Jordan did all his maintenance stuff.
Man, why you got to be throwing Jordan under the bus like that, man?
He said that. I thought maybe he said that. Maybe it's different Jordan. I don't know.
Yeah, Jason doesn't believe much in maintenance. He runs them until they quit and then puts a new motor in.
Well, that's understandable.
Right. I mean,
Entertainer and Nate. Huh? Have y'all raced?
No. We were gonna race a couple of years, like 2 years back. We were gonna race in Wichita at their road. Whatever the number that road is. That is honestly, in my opinion, that is the nastiest, best street I've ever been on. We have a really good street out here called Bridge. And I took the same tune-up that I ran in the Wichita, and it knocked the tires smooth off that son bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, compared to the Wichita road, yeah. And because Bridge is really good. That road's fast. It's got a lot of prep down, and it's concrete, and it's flat, and it ain't nothing like that Wichita road. That Wichita road is just dumb fast, like dumb fast. I've never been that fast before on the street. On a big tire, I haven't been that fast before. So
I think that
road.
I think that race right there would be good. Them two are track racers, so that would probably be good for a no prep. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that on a no prep road.
Cantu, yeah, Cantu's
and
his
Barney,
program.
and Barney, yeah.
Yeah, his program is that car fucking flies.
Yeah.
That truck. That thing hauls ass. I saw it in Tucson and I was like, whew, man, that man's bad.
And that's on low boost. He told me what it made on, like, I think he said 16 pounds of boost, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
That's like ours. I mean, ours
pretty
makes
stupid
good
numbers for 16 pounds of boost.
Right. Ours makes really good power on low boost. And honestly, I haven't really had any in it. The most boost I had was when I decided to flip the fucker over. So against Kyle. So, because I was like, well, it's going to have a bunch of teeth down track. Let's put 30 pounds at it and see what it does. Yeah, well, there you go. One tire wheelies.
Yeah.
So, but.
That's about it. So, what's next for y'all out there? I know street stuff. Y'all got any track stuff? Y'all got any airport stuff? Airstrip or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Or is that still hot?
Well, it is hot. You can get a couple in here and there. Our Camaro's going out to race tonight. He's going to race a kid that we ran last week when I did that 660-foot long burnout. I don't know if you saw that video or not. He's going to run him at a different spot. He's running him tonight. In the Camaro they call Problem Child, and then that kid, his name's Naz. It's a little green notchback Fox body turbo deal. Those two are running tonight. And then on the 12th we have another small tire shootout 28 deal in September. And then there's a couple of races. I think there's one coming up in Arizona. I think we're going to go to our car right now, the car that I've been driving. My buddy's car, Emmanuel's car, actually used to be Dwayne Biddle's car. That's the one that I call My Little Pony. It's getting painted, so it's going to be down for a couple of weeks. That's the one, My Little Pony. So As you can see, the fenders are all beat to shit right there because we had stretched them to fit a 29. And we didn't really have time to do anything else. So we got a little rattle can black put on it and we send it on down. So, there's a lot of racing going on right now. There it is, stripper glitter. If it holds those two together, man, it'll hold anything. I mean, that should be the slogan.
Wow.
I mean, that's almost as good
I'm telling
as
you now.
that's almost as good as the skinnies one where they posted the little Irish guy fighting in the picture of the bottle, because that bullshit at whatever that race was with Kendall. I don't even remember the name of it. Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah. Track stuff.
Tracks, yeah. Well,
So
I'm gonna leave you to it. I know you got some stuff going.
Yeah. So Raymond had made a comment about a California Limpy Cash Days. So this is the one that it's going to be. Might not be in California, but it is West Coast, and Limpy is running it. So there you go, Raymond.
West Coast.
West
Hold on, how
Coast.
they do it?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there you go, man. You are so thug, Limpy. God.
PH Thug.
That's it.
PH Thug.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. It's good talking. The kid, who? Billy? Is he talking about Billy with the S10?
I don't know. Kid.
That probably wouldn't be a very good race. I'm not hating or anything, but we're in two different levels. He's not there yet. Well, I mean, he's not. He's not there yet. There's like levels to it here, right? And I think we've earned the right to be at the top level of cars with, say, Ryan Mitchell and Beater Bomb and Kiki and the Entertainer and those kind of cars. I think we're there. Is that S10 there? I don't think so. I mean, I'll race him. I'll race anybody. No hate.
You will. You race anybody on anything. You don't care.
Yeah. The shittier, the better.
And hold on, where's going to find it again? Yeah, and
There
that
it
proves
is.
it right there. That proves right there, people. They ain't scared.
Right. We call that dirt ankle racing.
Dirt ankle racing.
That's it. That's why we have so much, we struggle so much when we get onto like concrete and shit, because we don't have that here. Like, I got to drive 4 hours to race on concrete. That's just to go make a test hit, and then the cops are up our ass in 10 minutes.
He beat Boston George.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe he's moved up.
He's at like what? 3/4?
Yeah, like a 3/4 race cam. No, like again, I'm not hating on him, but like, unless that program got a lot faster and they keep the cylinder heads on it, they just weren't there yet. But they do work hard. They work hard.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with them. I haven't been keeping up with a lot.
Changing jets in the middle of the night in New Jersey, and stripper glitter, and no, but really, honestly, they're good. Billy's a good kid. I got no hate towards Billy. I've talked to him many times. That shit that went down on the internet should have never been on the internet, in my opinion. That shit needed to stay in house. Like, all bullshit aside. But yeah, I would run him. I don't care. I'd run anybody. So. Rematch. I haven't raced them. They won't race us. They made a post yesterday on, let's just address that right now. We're going to fucking call that shit out right now. They made a post on Instagram yesterday calling out anybody from NorCal. And my buddy Alex, that has a problem child, said, okay, and then tagged me and said Nate would come with me too, and we'll bring the Mustang. So I said, name the time and the amount. The car's still in the trailer. I'll head up there right now. And it was crickets. So then I made another post. On their post, I said, so was this for IG clout or what are we doing? Are we going to race? And it was crickets. So then I made a post all by myself that just had a picture of crickets. And that was for them.
And they still haven't responded?
Nope. They don't want to race.
Maybe it was like that video. Maybe they wanted to get their 10 seconds of fame.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have no beef with them, but like, you can't like call us all out and then like fucking go ghost when someone steps up.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's going to step up. Like, not everybody's scared to race. There are people that will step up. We happen to be one of them. See, Tony knows crickets. Typical Southern California, Kyle. Let's get that shit straight. Come on now. You know better than that. You know us NorCal and Central Cal boys. We'll race anybody, anytime. Crickets. No, I think they were. Where is the unit out of? We are in Central California. Right now it's in a little tiny farm shop, on a frame table, getting put back together.
Oh, Matt, tell them to come to
You want
P-Patch.
shitty? Matt, the shittier the better. Ask Limpy.
P-Patch is pretty. Is right up your alley.
There you go. Perfect. Dirt ankle racing.
Crickets are car.
Billy Spain is down. Correct. Billy, I'm sure Billy is down. I think his car's broke right now, Sean. He knocked a tranny out of it. Oh, this fucking thing froze.
You froze?
It's frozen on my side, but as long as you can still hear me, I'm sure it's working. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that Sean Burr commented Billy Spain is down. Billy is down to race, I'm sure. But as of right now, his car is broken. His transmission's broke. We were supposed to race after my event, but he said his trans is down. So I guess on the last pass, it smoked high gear or something. So
Don wants to know if you ever raced like the Donnie or the guys from Compton.
I have not.
Was it Gypsy guys? What's some guys?
So I've tried to race Gypsy Mike. Yeah, I've tried to race Gypsy Mike a couple of times, and it's just been such a fucking circus, man. Like meet out at 6 o'clock and you don't get there till 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and then wants you to wait for him to test 37 times. It's not worth it. It's fucking pain in the ass. So like, I just told him, I said, you just avoid me, I avoid you, because we're on two different levels of what we call street racing. King Donnie, I tried to race him a couple of times. Just kind of hasn't worked out. Sure, at some point we'll race.
What's up, James? 3 a.m. and he says 3 a.m. and then calls it off.
Yes. Yeah, we were sitting, dude, we were literally sitting in the middle of Bridge Street. They had pulled us up to the starting line. This is after setting for 6 hours. They pulled us up to the starting line. He shuts his car off, backs up and says, no race. Puts his car back in the trailer. We didn't get a punk out. We didn't get nothing. I mean, we got our money back, luckily, because there was like 900 of them there was like 4 or 5 of us. It's just not worth the hassle. Like, they think it's fun and games and shit like that. Man, we just coming out to race. Like, we're coming out to see who's faster, not to see who can play the most games and annoy the person the most and annoy themselves into a win with all these fucking stupid shit that they pull. It's just not worth it.
It's like chasing race bullshit, huh?
Yeah, and just like he came to our road in Tulare, and he made a couple of hits and then come up to me and said, well, I can't get down this road without using both lanes. So if you let me use both lanes, I'll race you. And at that point, I just loaded my car up and we left. Like, and that was after making us sit for like 6 or 7 hours. It's just not worth it. Like, it's just, I don't know how that's even fun. Like, it's just annoying. So That's why I like going out there with you guys, man. For the most part, everybody will just run.
Yeah, we'll have a shootout, cash days, whatever, whatever you
Right.
want to call it.
Right. Like if I can't get a solo race, you guys put together a cash days and everybody jumps in. I mean, like they're not scared to run me in a cash days, which is cool. Like it's, it's a couple $100 to jump in. Everybody gets to race. Fuck, anything happens on the street. Like anything can happen on the street. We lose more than we win, but we still go out and race. That's just part of it. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
So, like I told, we were in Barstow. Our last event, we lost to Josh Lightfoot in his GTR. He made a badass pass. We both made badass passes. It was a badass final, to be perfectly honest. And at the end, people were like, "Oh yeah, that was badass." And are you upset or anything like that? I'm like, no. How can you be upset on somebody who puts in the work? And second, like, you got to learn how to lose before you can learn how to win. Like, if you can't, it's part of winning is losing. Like, losing makes you better. So, I don't know.
Kyle said, "It's a hustle down here. You should know this."
It is. It is. That's LA, though.
Yeah, I ain't all about the hustle and bustle. I want to see.
Nope.
I want to see who the
racing.
fastest. I want to see who the fastest mofo is
Yep.
out there.
Yep.
Not who can hustle.
Right.
If I want to watch hustle, I go to the full hall.
Right. And that's the way it is for the most part in LA. Like, it's really hard to get a heads up race. You could have two cars that sit the same, and they're gonna want the move and space and take you to this road and take you to this road. They won't let you test if they've got 900 passes on their road, and like they've just tested all day long and sit on the lane that they want to be in. It's just a fucking hustle, and it's like, come to a normal virgin road and let's send them down. But they won't do that.
Gotta have something. They gotta have something.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like we just want to race. So,
well, I'll let you get to it. I know y'all got stuff y'all are doing tonight. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 7:30 there, so
yeah, we're good. Hey, there it is. It's back on now. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, see, picking your nose and everything.
Yeah, you got to know who you're messing with. So that just goes with anything nowadays. You know who's legit. And you know who's going to just yank your chain.
Right. I mean, like, if somebody races us, you're going to get like a legit, straight up race. If we lose, we pay. If we win, we expect to get paid. That's it. So, and we ain't going to try to. Right. We're not going to pull any stupid bullshit games. Like, we'll flip for lanes. We're like, we just want to race. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, I'm looking forward till November. That's for sure. That's going to be lit.
Yeah. Man, I've got somewhere other than I'm going to be somewhere every weekend.
I know.
Until then.
I trust me, I know, man. We've been running, like, going crazy, like racing every freaking weekend. It's cool, but man, I'm starting to get tired. What's up, Glenn?
Glenn down there.
See, he's one that I'd like to see. I'd like to see him make our trip too.
Yeah, I like Glenn. I like Glenn.
Me too.
He got someone he's got 2 or 3 guys that he could probably bring with him that are legit.
I'd like to see him make the trip for sure. So it's just a long haul. I get it. But here's the thing, guys, I do it 2 or 3 times a year. You guys can do it once. So we'll be hospitable and welcome you in open arms. Just come on out and race. All right, cool. See, that's what we like.
That's what we need to hear.
That's it.
Well, good luck tonight.
All right, man.
And I'll see you maybe here pretty soon. We never know.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, Chris. All right, you.
There's your Z unit. It's always nice talking to that guy. That guy right there, man. That guy right there, Glenn, he's legit now. He's that guy street right there. I don't care what anybody says. What anybody says. that guy Glenn, that guy street right there. Straight up street. So with that being said, we got the War of the Woods coming up. We got H-Town, September 19th. Got the big tire, the small tire, the True Street, the daily class. For all information, you can visit the page. If you want to lock in, get with Mike and Jelly. He's the go-to guy for that. You have, where's it at? You got the War of the Woods, which is this right here, and this right here, September 26th. You got, oh, let me change my background here. You got this right here. We will, oh, hold on. We'll be here this weekend. The Equalizer small tire shootout. Get with Jason Rank if you want in on that. Get on the Equalizer page. Small tire, and who knows what's going to happen after that. You never know what's going to happen. We got Only the Strong Survive. Day of Revenge, no prep race. That's Mid-South Dragway, Dyersburg, North Dyersburg, Tennessee. Popeye putting that on. The Miss Lynn out there, the track owner, putting that on out there. Let's see where else. Being KID, the POC, I forgot. I have to get that on there. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. Jeff, congrats on the win. Congrats to Mike Stud or Stood, however I think it's Stood, however you pronounce it. Sorry for murdering your name. Him and his guys for putting that on. And them guys put on a hell of a race. Got it out, got it done. Nate for the little shootout out there, and Billy Spain for his win. And what did it say? Yep, that's true right there. Battle of the 660. Yeah, I have something going on that same weekend. So I'll be but about it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a good night. We're going to bed. Gotta get up early here in a little bit. Y'all have a good night.